Good morning, boys and girls. Here we are on Win This Day Wednesday. Thank you for following along. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I know it's cold out there. I know it. I know it's coming. Hey, warm days are. Hey, I like the sun. You know, we could be down there where there's not a whole lot of sun, but we got sun here, boys and girls. And today we're going to cover the sixth step in the famous Zig Ziglar goal-setting performance formula, guys. And so thank you for coming and hanging out with us, guys, because dreams without a plan are just wishes. As the caption up there says, today is all about a plan of action. So if you want to turn your goals into a reality, hey, stick with me. Hang with me for the next few minutes. I'm going to help you create it step-by-step roadmap to win your day, your week, your year, and more importantly, boys and girls, your life. So you ready to crush it? You ready to crush it over here? Hey, guys, thank you for joining me on Win This Day Wednesday. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. This is the podcast for Christian real estate professionals who want to close more deals to be able to achieve financial freedom without sacrificing their time or their joy, guys. And that's why we do what we do, because it's all a plan, right? There's a rhyme and a rhythm to this whole thing, guys. And so today we're going deep again into the middle of the playground to find out the sixth step of the Zig Ziglar 7-step goal setting formula. Only one more step to cover, boys and girls, but today's step is all about the plan of action. And you guys know Monday we just celebrated the Martin Luther King Day, and it just wouldn't have sounded great, right, if he'd have said, I have a plan. Even though a plan is important, he had to go with the I have a dream. But behind that dream, I promise you, was a plan. And today we're going to help you achieve your dream by doing the plan. So you ready to do the work? You ready to do the work? Let's get into it, right? Mr. Ziglar said that what you get by achieving your goals is not nearly as important as what you become by reaching your goals, guys. And so that's exactly what we're doing here today, guys. We're starting with a clear, actionable roadmap that's going to help keep you moving forward with confidence, with courage, and with purpose, guys. And so here's the thing, right? If you need a plan. Why do you need a plan? That's a great question, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Listen, here's the thing. Think of a goal as the destination, right? Without a plan, you're just kind of driving aimlessly without a map. You're just kind of trying to figure this thing out. And I'm not going to say any names, but you can't really tell people go north, go south, turn left. You can't even tell them turn left or right. You got to go, hey, go towards Target. Then after you've passed Whataburger, then there's some people are just landmark people. I'm sorry. But here's the thing. A clear plan keeps you focused. It really does, guys. It keeps you focused, and it prevents overwhelm, because I can't tell you how many people are struggling with being overwhelmed. And so because they can't do everything, they decide to do nothing, and that's the worst possible thing that you can do. And it simply just ensures that it keeps you from making that progress. And what we do with the plan, it ensures that you're making that consistent progress, guys. You want to talk about progress? Do you realize that we are now documented? We were going to celebrate the 300th episode. Do you realize that we passed the 300th documented episode like 15 episodes ago? We got so busy with doing this day in and day out that we stopped counting, right? And so that's part of it. And so congratulations. Yay me. Let's celebrate. Maybe we'll celebrate 350 with advance notice. But guys, we're just going to keep doing this. You know, we started documenting it on December 15th. We started going every day October 6th, and we've been going hit and miss Tuesdays and Fridays for, 2018, 2019, maybe before that. So there's no telling how many we've actually done. And so please don't compare my whatever 100th episode to yours who you haven't even started. Just the important thing is to just start. And so when you get a plan, all of a sudden what happens, you're able to break it down into actionable steps. And so big goals can and oftentimes do feel intimidated, but when you break them down into smaller steps, they become manageable. Things become figure-outable, right? And so here's how you do that. You ready? Here's your pen and paper. This is going to be your work. This is going to be the actionable plan and the guide to help you do that. It comes right out of Stephen Covey. Begin with the end in mind. Start with the end goal with what you're wanting to accomplish. And so that's the step number one. Step number two, if I go fast, come back and watch the replay. Identify the key milestones needed to get you there, right? Those midway points, those when you're climbing the mountain. I've never climbed a mountain, but they tell me that there's these campsites that you have to get to. Your only goal is not to get to the top of the mountain day one, but it's to get acclimated to a certain level. If you can just get to the next campsite, you're golden, right? You're halfway there. So what's the milestone that you need to get to? And then step number 3 is break each milestone down into smaller, actionable tasks. For example, you ready? If your goal is to close 12 more real estate deals next year, your milestone might include something like prospecting new leads weekly. How many leads do you weekly have to prospect in order to get to the desired result? And so maybe another one is going to be follow up with 10 prospects daily. That's if anybody's been coaching with me, you realize that my main thing, and one thing that I try to stress, is to connect, have 10 quality conversations every single day, because what that does, if you work a 6-day work week, or even if you do work a 5-day work week, that's 50 phone calls, 15 live conversations, 50 live conversations 5 times a day for 5 days. That's 50, right? If you do, that's 50 phone calls, 50 conversations on a 4-week out of the month, not 4.33, but 4 weeks out of, that's 200 conversations. That's over 12 months. That's 2,400 conversations. Guys, if you stink at it, and if you're the worst at it, and you have a 1% closing ratio, that's 24 homes a year. Do the math. You think this is easy? It's simple. I won't tell you it's easy. It's very simple. You just have to do the work. And so that's what these 2 books right here, right? A lot of times it's failure to implement. And the other one is you don't know your numbers. And so once you know what that ratio is, if you do anything over an extended period of time, a ratio appears, right? And maybe sometimes it's just scheduling 5 client meetings per week. Schedule 5 client meetings, 5 listings per week, and you'll be amazed at how much more your productivity goes up and your profitability goes through the roof. All right. Small steps do really lead to big wins. Where's all my cool kids at? Are you guys, did that make sense? Did I go too fast? I mean, hit me up, call me. I'm going to invite you to the goal setting workshop that we're doing January 30th here in just a second, here, 1015 Pruitt Place, Suite 101. There's parking up front, but there's also parking in the back. DM me, call me. Right? If you guys need to get some additional information, you can call me directly on my phone down below, 903-570-0052, guys. But those milestones we were talking about earlier, they're like checkpoints on your journey. And so they keep you on track and they keep you motivated. And so we want to celebrate each one. Even the 300 mark that I didn't get to celebrate officially with you guys, we're going to celebrate a little bit later, because just in a couple more weeks, we'll hit 350, because we're not stopping, right? And so remember what Proverbs 16:3 tells us. It says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, guys, and he is going to absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to establish your plans. And you got to know, right? He has plans for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Guys, you just got to know that God has already prepared a blessing for you. You just got to step into it with faith, conviction, courage, all that stuff, guys, knowing that if he is for you, no one, not anything could be against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, guys. Your steps are blessed when they are aligned with heavenly purpose, guys, with the divine purpose, guys. And so here's the thing, activity. What's that activity look like, Johnny Juan? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for joining me here. If you're live or if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. So here's the thing. Let's get practical, right? Let's go where the rubber meets the road, right? And so write down your top 3 priorities for the week that align with your goal. What are they? You've got to write them down, guys. If you don't write them down, they're just like we talked about earlier. It's just a dream. It's just a wish, right? Number 2, block out time in your schedule to work with them. Make it a non-negotiable. I was chatting with a broker down in the Houston area last night, and I love when I called him and I heard his voicemail. He said, "Hey, listen, guys, I return my phone calls between this time in the morning and this time in the afternoon. So if you called me in between that time frame, it wasn't a text me, it wasn't anything. It was a leave me a voicemail. I will return your call at this moment." I mean, okay. So I left him the voicemail, and true to his word, he called me. I was still up at the office a little bit late, finishing up a deal yesterday. And I kid you not, it was sure enough, he called me like he said he would. And that was pretty impressive. We're working up something to do a Zoom with his agents down in the Houston, Katy area, and that's going to be amazing. All right, step number 3, review your progress at the end of each week and make adjustments as needed, guys. Again, what is it for you? What is it for you? What is it that you need to make adjustments on? Because you cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, guys. And so you're going to have to discipline yourself to do the thing that you need to do when you need to do it, guys, because sooner or later, you're going to be able to get to do what you want to do when you want to do it, guys. And that's why we keep coming up here day in and day out. All right, I've already gone over my time, so we're going to go ahead and let you guys know that absolutely this whole thing right here, this guy right here, he's responsible for all of it. It's all powered by legendary Zig Ziglar and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, right? And so if you're ready to turn your dreams into a clear, actionable plan, join me January 30th at the Zig Ziglar goal setting workshop that we're doing right here in Tyler, Texas. If you're not able to join, hey, text me at the number down below, and with the word virtual, we're going to be setting up a virtual workshop because a lot of people watch me from outside the area and they can't attend. So we're working up a virtual workshop. So text the word virtual to my cell phone and we'll add you to the list. So when we do that, we'll give you guys the first dibs so that if we don't run out of space for you guys. So this is where we're going to build the workshop, is where we're going to build personalized action plans to help set you up for success in 2025. So if that's you and you want to go ahead and get this stuff emailed out to you or DM'd out to you or whatever, just type in the word win, right? Because it's Win This Day Wednesday, and we're going to get that over to you guys. And so we're going to also put the link down in the comments section for you to secure your spot. And together, we're going to map out your goals. We're going to map out those milestones and give you step-by-step directions and instructions on how to not just win this day, but every day thereafter, guys. That's all we're doing. And so for all you cool kids, winning your day starts with the plan. Remember, you don't have to worry about every step, just the next one. Just be willing to take the next one. Be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and take action. Take massive action today and watch how far it takes you guys tomorrow. So, hey, let's win this day together. And until next time, guys, again, as I've been saying, keep dreaming big, keep acting boldly, and believing even bigger. So, hey, guys, hopefully we'll see you at the workshop. If not, we'll see you guys here tomorrow on Thriving Thankful Thursday. Adios, amigos.